Movie sword and shield training tip 2. How to perform cinematic short sword attacks with the movie sword and shield that look great for film and TV. That's what we'll answer in today's video. Hi, my name is Dylan Wilson with CBT Stunt Alliance. Train hard, perform easy. We help actors, stunt performers, filmmakers, and content creators learn professional stunt training for use in film, TV, and live action performances. Before we get underway, if you're interested in adding baton, short sword, sword and dagger, even sword and shield movie fight choreography to your current acting or stunt performer skill set, check out our highly popular online master course at shortswordmoviefighting.com. You can learn attacking angles, sword fight choreography, sword and dagger, sword and large shield, even how to market your career. You can sign up now and start training now. Go to shortswordmoviefighting.com for more info. Okay, so we get a lot of questions about movie baton and short sword fighting tips. So we're going to share a few things with you. Now I'm actually an experienced stunt coordinator and full-time director. This is something I plan to do from the beginning of my career, up to and including even attending and graduating film school as a director. Now along my journey, I learned that being a stunt coordinator made me a better director, and being a director made me a better stunt coordinator. And what this means to you is that I can offer insights and experience from both sides of the camera, as well as all phases of production. When we thought about what would help you the most, we decided to put together this free video course that will cover the basics of movie baton and short sword movie fighting techniques. This way you can use it for your real, upcoming auditions, and even your own content. For actual performances and highly competitive auditions, you need more training like we provide in our highly popular online master course. Why does this work? Because for self-tapes, many sword auditions, mocap, and performances, you just have to look like you know how to use a movie baton or short sword. If you're not the lead or a featured fighter, you're going to throw anywhere from 0 to 2 strikes, and then you're killed anyway. Check out this following clip to see this in action. Now, how many strikes did each performer get to throw in that action sequence? Exactly. So in today's video, we're going to cover how to safely and cinematically launch short sword and shield attacks. All right, so how do we do the 15 attacking angles with the large shield? So, oh my goodness, because that can be very complicated. Well, guess what? It's actually quite simple. So we're going to use what we just covered in the 2 different ways of using the shield. All you're going to do, if you're doing your 15 attacking angles, the only difference is, again, we're going to look at it from the side. So angle 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Is you're going to do this, whoop, and you're going to extend the shield out like that. And that's all you're going to do. It's like, and think of the shield as being like an umbrella. And then you're just going to do all the 15 attacking angles on the inside of the shield. See that? That's it. Everything just happens inside. So if you're practicing, that's it. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you're finished, you bring it back in. Again, with the large shield, you're going to feel it in your arms because there's weight to it. Yeah, that's why you have to practice. Yeah, that's how you do it. And that's the correct combat way, and it's cinematic. If the stunt coordinator wishes to change it, they will. Yet you, as long as you're doing it correctly, you're correct. And that's always going to impress people. Yeah, that's the simplest way. There are 2 positions when we're doing the 15 attacking angles. The first one is this one, just extending it out, and then pretty much the majority of the 15 attacking angles are done in here. If it's too much for you to do, to learn the second position, you can do all 15 inside. It ain't wrong to do it, right? Yet the way that we do it in CBT is that there's a second, or there's 2 other positions. So whenever you attack someone's legs, like with an angle 8, you are exposing your head. So if I come in and I attack your your legs. You see how my head's exposed? Look at this again, right? My head's exposed. So when we attack low targets like with an angle 8 to angle 11, the shield goes up here. So now when I attack someone's leg with an angle 8 or angle 11, my head's not exposed. It's one of the benefits of having a shield. So as we go from, as we're doing angle 8 or angle 11, we'll hold the shield above our head like this. So that's the position. And then, and so that's what to know, all right? So if you ever do an angle 8, you're here. If you're attacking with an angle 11, you're there. And that protects your head. All you're doing is again, it's like you're punching and you're just holding it above your head. Don't hold it back above your head like this, hold it slightly forward, so if they hit it, it's impacting with that. Again, if it's too much for you to do, just stick with this and you're never gonna go wrong. All right, so that's the other way is doing like this. Now, the only other thing is that there is, these are the variations, these are the basics. Again, you can use as much or as little as you like in your own choreography or for your training. We don't teach you everything, and we teach you enough that you can be very versatile. The only other variation we'll say is the third position is here, right? So again, here for most of them, here for 8 and 11, and here for 14 and 15. Okay, now why is that? 14 and 15 come right over the top of the shield. 14 is a very deadly strike, very deadly strike, and it's been used, throughout cultures all around the world, and because you don't see it coming, right? So 14 and 15, this is 14, this is 15. You see this coming at you, right? You see this, but you don't see that, and especially if someone's coming in and they do that, it just takes someone's head right off. So from the side, 14 and 15 come over the top, and you're very safe. And look how long the sword reaches in front of the shield. So if your opponent isn't aware of the range of your sword, you can just be approaching them like this, or approaching them like in frontal posture, and you know you're gonna do an angle 14. Boom, you take the head. So just for 14 and 15, the same way you learned it before, 14 and 15, the only difference is now the shield's in front of you. That's what you're doing, right? And those are the 15 attacking angles. I'm going to flow through all 15 for you once we're done, and you see how it all ties together. If you can get it like we do it, great. If not, you have options on how you can do it. Again, 14, 15, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to do all 15 attacking angles now, and you're going to see it as if you're my opponent. Now, like I said, I do the main system CBT, so you saw me doing some extra stuff in there with the shield. You don't need to do all that. Just do the 3 that we showed you. That's theatrical CBT. This is combat CBT, where you see all the shield, stuff going on. That's another way of switching leads, is just tossing the shield up. Yeah, we'll stick with the ways that we taught you. So what we do on the right, we're going to do on the left. I'm going to do it from the side now, so that you can see it, how it looks from the side, and even with the shield and everything. All right, 15 attacking angles, go. Okay, and those are the 15 attacking angles. And that's using it with the shield. So the same exact angles you learned before, the only difference is now you got a shield. And the shield is going to be a game changer, especially cinematically. So like I said, go ahead, take your time, rewind this video, watch them, because the more of these movements, these subtle movements that you saw me doing that you can learn, the more the audience reads you as being an expert, and so does a stunt coordinator, so does a fight choreographer, and believe it or not, all the stunt performers and actors around you. Can't tell you how many times you end up wowing other stunt performers who don't have these skills or have this much skill, and you have what appears to be a lot more. And those same stunt performers refer you to other gigs. Because they'll tell me, oh, she's really good with the sword. She can use the sword and shield, or he's really good with sword and shield, all that type, those weapons and everything. So watch this video, practice it, and perfect these movements. Determine which one works best for you. The first way of keeping the shield near yourself, or actually the second way where the shield is actually more active in the combat choreography. So stop the video now and give this a try. Broken down step by step to ensure that you learn it both easily and quickly. Lastly, we're going to share a few pro tips with you. Yet before we do, check this out.
Okay, someone suggested that we give like a quick 2-minute overview of what is in the master course. And that's what we're going to do. So this is, you can take the full video tour and see a complete breakdown of what's in this master course by heading on over to our website. There's a 15-20 minute video. You can go inside to see everything. Yet, I mean, this is everything in here. It covers, short sword, machete, baton, large sword and shield, dual wielding, everything you need to know to use martial arts weapons for film and TV is covered in the course. All the basics and even advanced stuff. You have over almost 100 videos, instructionals in here. Each of these is an instructional about 10 minutes long. We keep them about 10 minutes so they're bite-sized. You can easily learn it, easily fit it to your schedule. Some are a bit longer because they have to be, for the most part, about 10 minutes long. Look at all the things that you're learning. 15 attacking angles with the sword, postures, stances, leads, grips, everything that you need to know to be proficient with it when you're learning. Let's take a look at one of the instructionals now. Now this is, again, one of the counterattacks. So we're going to take a look at this now. One of the basics on how to actually counterattack. And it's taught to you very slowly, so you learn exactly what to do. You can do this by yourself in the air or with a partner. Either way is fine. And you actually become pretty good with this stuff. But let's look at some of the other things. You learn more counterattacks. You learn how to use, you actually see this stuff used in what are live action video displays, movie clips and things, how to do dramatic circling, pro screen tips, right? The military police baton clinic, if you have to play the role of a police officer, military police, we teach you how to act it out and what to do. Check this out.
The right to my right kidney and grab there. And he's going to escort me while he delivers the dialogue. Alright, let's go, my lady. Clear the area now.
Alright, and the training shows you how to perform it safely for both you and your partner, even how to perform realistic dialogue, because that's how you're actually going to be performing it for film and TV. All types of stuff. One of the other cool things is that you need to see how this goes from when you're learning to when it's going to go to the final cut. So we include live action video displays, right? These are actual clips from movies and TV shows that show you exactly how it will look at the end. So we'll take a look at one now. This is actually from the movie Eliminators, where you actually see a baton in action. And you see how the fight scenes look. You get a feel for how production is going to shoot it. This is obviously done with a handheld technique. When you're shooting it, you see how the camera angle is going to work. You see how the blocking is going to be. So as you're learning this stuff, this is professional caliber training, so that you know exactly what it's going to look like and what you need to do for camera as you're learning this stuff. So again, you take the full video toward our website. Again, there's all types of choreography that you learn. With the machete, the baton, everything else, how to use the training with other weapons, the cinematic golden moment shortcut, pro fight choreographer's template, how to make your own training partner if you have no one to work out with. We show you how to make a training partner you can train with. All gladiatorial combat, so how to do all the Spartacus and the large sword and shield, or large shield and sword type stuff. All the basics of choreography, the sword and knife or dagger. This is all dual wielding stuff. So whenever you're using two weapons, you get a role that calls for using two swords, two knives, a knife and a sword, a knife and some exotic weapon. This trains you in how to do all of that stuff, right? So everything you could possibly need. And finishing up, the stuff for your action reel. You need to have stuff to put in your reel. But there's almost 40 techniques that we show you and we include on that. You can learn it and actually put together a reel. And we even show you our amazing reel formula, so you actually can design your reel based on this formula, and it will help you book roles. Let's take a look at one of the techniques now. All right, this shows you again step by step what to do. And you see that there's an explanation that teaches you all the stuff before this. Yet you see we teach it to you, we do it very, very slowly, not lightning fast so you can't see what's going on. Very slowly so you can observe the footwork, the arm placement, how it should look, you know, how your body should look and everything. So there's never any mystery on how to do it. You get multiple angles, as well as you get support from us any time when you're learning it. And that's not all. There's even more. We teach you how to market your career, you know, different things you can do, even help you get a certification, everything. So if you're interested in learning more, head on over to our website and take the full video tour. You're absolutely going to love it.
So if any of the topics that we covered are of interest to you, definitely head on over to our website and take the free video tour. Now we'll share a pro tip with you. Pro tip: practice first doing it stationary, and then next walking normally. A lot of issues that newbies have is that they try to get to the final form right away. They want to, you know, they don't want to put in the work. They say, show me the technique. They want to be able to learn it, especially if they're not experienced martial artists. Usually experienced martial artists know there's always a progression and evolution that you go through, and they just accept that. Yet a lot of times for action actors, stunt performers who are just starting out, they see a stunt coordinator, fight choreographer do it, and they want to be able to do it perfectly. It just doesn't work that way, right? It takes time for your body to learn this. So the thing to do is to first do it from a stationary position. Give you an example. So if we're just doing choreography, this is how we wish to learn it, right? We're just looping it, right? Now, once you're smooth with that, then you do it with movement. And usually with usually with movie sword fighting, you're going to be moving as you're fighting. You're going to be standing there doing this type of stuff, right? So with the same motion, all I'm going to do now is I'm just walking forwards and in reverse. See that? And because I've already learned the choreography from a stationary position, it's not a challenge for me to do it when moving, right? And you're gonna have a lot more going on shoot day. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of people, 30 to 50 people around you or more, you know, people running back and forth. There's gonna be pressure, there's gonna be all kinds of things going on. So you wanna be able to be natural with this. And this is how you get really good. People can tell if you're performing choreography, even by yourself, even in an audition, and you're moving around smoothly and, you know, you're not even thinking about it, they know that you're very experienced. Here, you've only been practicing for a week. You did little shortcuts, right? That's why they're pro tips. Yeah, as long as you do it like this, learn it first from a stationary position, then from moving, then you're always gonna look good in all your performances. All right, make sure you like this video and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next training video. Also, make sure you sign up for our Pro Stunt Tips email newsletter to get professional movie, baton, and short sword fighting tips in your inbox. Lastly, if you'd like more information about our highly popular online movie, baton, and short sword fighting master course, go to shortswordmoviefighting.com or click on the link below this video. Again, my name is Dylan Wilson with CBT Stunt Alliance. Train hard, perform easy. Don't miss our next video when we share with you another movie, baton, and short sword fighting tip. See you next video.